Hello and welcome. This is Magic Luck. You're looking at the first episode in my series of Skyrim GTS. This is a 1500 plus mod list, brought to you by J Serpa. Really amazing mod list. I think I have about 20 hours into it so far, and I've really been enjoying my time with it. So I just wanted to go ahead, make a new character, and kind of just record my journey throughout. I probably won't be giving too much dialogue or narration. I would rather much let the game kind of speak for itself. Let the dialogue of the NPCs, because that's a big thing that's been overhauled, right? You've got just so much more opportunities, a lot more diversity, I feel like, in this mod list. So, I will be playing as a Breton, as well as going with a vampire start. So my character will be a vampire. And the reason I go for Britain is mainly just for that alteration, and then just pretty much, vampire. I feel like is definitely more of a mage kind of thing to go for, and it definitely helps to be a Briton. I mean, you can also be a high elf or something like that, dark elf to negate the resistances of fire for vampires. But I like to keep it simple and just go Britain. And then, sure, I'll go with that name. So you can click insert here, and then it will give you a random name. Pretty nice. I'm pretty bad when it comes to making up names. Alright, yep, there you go. Thank you for installing Gate to Sovngarde. Press OK. It's going to be loading everything up. So this is the starting room. So it is an alternate start. If you do wish to go through the vanilla start, you are more than welcome to. But I will be starting outside the city of Falkreath, actually. Um, for a couple reasons, right? One, it's still in a pretty good starting area, so there's only I wouldn't say a couple, but there's not too many enemies close by that you're forced to fight at such a low level. So it's still a good starting area, just like the vanilla start of Helgen, going through and making your way to Riverwood and then to Whiterun. So it's still within the kind of like starting level area. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and take all the food that's on the table here, and then here we have a note. I'll go ahead and take. So I guess that's kind of the whole premise of the start, right? You just woken up, have amnesia, and you just want to find out more about the world, where you came from. I'll go ahead and take all the lockpicks as well as the potions. Those are going to be invaluable, but I'll leave everything else in here. I generally just like to start out with a character without too much, just kind of the bare necessities. We'll take a belt lantern. So, depending on what type of start you want to go through, you're more than welcome to, equip yourself with some basic. Oop, I didn't mean to take that. With some basic starting gear, right? You got iron armor, leather armor for the heavy and light. And then you also have some robes too, mage hood, novice robes. But for right now, I'll actually just start with whatever clothes I start with, as well as what your depending on your start.
Destiny calls you. Go to it.
But yeah, depending on the start, as you can see, there's a lot of different options. So you can say I just arrived at Helgen. So you can actually start without doing the vanilla intro. You can start with Helgen still completely intact, just like it was never burned down. You can go to different inns around different holds. It's just really cool, really great for role playing. But like I said today, I'll go with I was attacked by a vampire, which will actually turn my character into a vampire, and we'll start in Falkreath. Great. In this chest right here, we have a bunch of different weapons. Again, I'm not going to be touching anything just because with the start I was attacked by a vampire. We're actually already given a steel dagger, so I'll make do with that for now. I'll be able to equip and loot some more weapons and armor. I will take a flute so I can burst everybody's eardrums with the horrible music experience as you're trying to learn, as your character tries to learn how to play instruments. And then, as a Breton, I know I do start with, uh, let's see, healing, conjure a spectral wolf, right? That's the basic, conjure wolf spell from vanilla, and then oak flesh as well. So there's the three spells I start out with. I like how the powers and everything like the active effects, it's very minimal, right? You have your racial powers, so here magic resistance and chance to absorb magicka from spells. Kind of what you expected, slightly different from vanilla, but still pretty cool. You actually do have a health, I guess, or I wouldn't say health. You have a system for how clean and dirty you are. So that actually does affect prices when you're bartering, things like that. And then you have a reputation system as well, right? So that's also the real cool part for people role playing. If you're wearing Thalmor gear and you go to Solitude, or I mean, not Solitude, you go to Windhelm, most people are probably not going to like you just because it's a Stormcloak stronghold, right? And then this is pretty new right here. This is actually from currently I'm on revision 70, which adds this little seasonal type of buff. So depending on the season, you get a little buff. In summer, I believe you get 10% health regeneration, which is pretty nice. And you get these buffs just for being a regular human. So as I'm going to be turning my character into a vampire, I will not be receiving those buffs seasonally anymore. But that's pretty much everything I needed. Got the food, lockpicks and potions, and really just a healing spell was the only spell I'm super worried about. But now that we chose our start, you just simply open the door and you just walk on through. If you chose to do the Helgen start, I believe you would have to sleep in the bed. We're just gonna go on ahead and go on through. This will probably be the most commentary heavy episode just because it's the start. It's the beginning of this collection right here. Oh, and yes, by the way, it is a collection on Vortex. Gate to Sovngarde is. Oh, there we go. Turning into a vampire, great. And then now I should have a couple more options here for my spells. I also have my weakness to fire, and as a vampire, food bonuses are less effective. So you have food bonuses in this game. You have obviously most of the survival aspects, right? It's turned on by default. So you have food and no thirst, but just food and cold that you have to worry about. But as a vampire, you actually kind of don't really have to worry about either of those two things. Like I said, I've had about 20 hours on a previous character. Same thing, Breton vampire starting in Falkreath. And it was just so much fun that I just wanted to go ahead and record it. But then you can see here we also have a supernatural resistance. So we have 50% frost resistance and then 100 on poison and disease. Then we can go back and we can actually see that now we have vampire seduction and vampire drain. There's still stages for the vampires, right? You got stage 1 where you have your basic vampiric drain. So and it does level up destruction. So in vanilla, if you tried using Vampiric Drain, it would not level up your destruction skill, but now it does, so that's great. So it's actually kind of useful. So I'm just gonna go ahead equip everything that I think I will need, and then I'll go ahead and equip that. And then you also get Hunter's Sight too. So this is basically night vision. Yeah, night vision and detect all nearby creatures. Insanely powerful. And then we basically just have more common gear. Just common clothes. We got that steel dagger, have our potions, some starting food, and our flute. Great. And the belt lantern. Yeah. That's basically our character. Go ahead, bind that. So just gonna pick some nightshade here in the graveyard. I think 5 should do for now.
The god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality.
Alright, great. I don't think we can interact with any of these people and do any of their little miscellaneous quests, but it is, I mean, you have some pretty crazy buffs or perks from being a vampire, just like in vanilla. But you also have some pretty downright bad negatives as well. So during the daytime, instead of just having no regeneration of your magic health and stamina, you also just passively lose health during the daytime. So it's very difficult. Oh, there's a fellow vampire right here. We might be able to. It's probably on a bounty board. Okay, great.
Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but, have you got a moment to talk? Marvelous. My name is Lucian Flavius. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. I couldn't help noticing that you seem... how can I put this? Well acquainted with the less savoury side of Skyrim? As a matter of fact, I do. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition,
This is a local
academic
favorite and
mainly.
One of the first songs
I
ever
find
heard.
the province simply
Ragnar the Red.
fascinating. The flora,
once
the
was a hero
fauna,
named
the
Ragnar the Red.
ruins,
He would
both
ride
Dwemer
into
and
white mud
Nordic,
from
the
quick stay.
architecture, the politics.
And the braggart did swagger and
Trouble is, I'm really not
he
much of a
told of both
fighter.
battles in
I know a
both
few
he
spells
had
and can just
made.
about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm
But
pretty
then he
useless
went
in combat.
quieted, Ragnar the Red, when he
Skyrim's
met
no
the
place for
shield-maiden
a
Matilda,
milk
who
drinker
said,
like me. Not on my own, anyway. So,
"Oh, you
I'm
talk
looking
and
for
you
someone
lie
to
and you
travel
drink
with.
all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down
I
and
suppose what I'm
bleed."
asking is,
And
would
so
you
then
awfully
came
mind if
clashing and
I
slashing of
tag
steel as
along?
the brave lass
I will
Matilda
of course
charged in
compensate
full
you
of
most
steel.
handsomely for putting up with me.
And the braggart named Ragnar was boasting
Oh,
no
shall we say
more
300 septims up
when his
front?
ugly red head rolled
After that,
around
I'll
on
top
the
you up every
floor.
time we come across something useful to my research. At your discretion, of course. No obligations, save that you take me with you and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible. Oh, splendid. Here's your gold. This is going to be quite the adventure. It's a pleasure to meet you. Lead on.
Alright, yeah, so this is actually one of the a modded follower you can pick up right here in the inn at Falkreath. I'm still pretty new. Even on my last playthrough, I just barely picked him up at the end of my playthrough. So, I don't know exactly what type of structures or
To our youth,
completion
days come and gone.
quests we have to go through in order for him to pay even more, but honestly, just that 300 starting gold is amazing. And also, before I forget, let me go. I am playing on Master. I think I've tried to play on Legendary, but I just find Master to be a lot more balanced. It's definitely less ragey, but I still think it's difficult enough to where it makes the combat and the exploration very rewarding. So I am playing on that, and then I just want to go into the mod configuration. We also have end times in this mod list, so we have 365 days or a whole in-game year to defeat Alduin, or else kind of like our basically the game just ends. It'll update a script at the very end of that remaining time, and you kind of just cinematic ending, kind of like that. So I'm not too sure. We can do it in 100 days, and I'd rather kind of get to explore as much as I possibly can. So I'll probably leave this at 365. You can move this to whatever you wanted to. I guess up to 1,000, head down to 1 day. But this might be fun as a 100 day challenge. But I'll just go ahead and leave that at 365. And then I also want to make sure that some of these other settings are exactly how I'd like them to be. I don't do too much configuration. Pretty much just I like to keep the more HUD player data always on. So my gold and my weight at the bottom. And then I usually keep the rest of this the same. And then the last thing I want to check for is to make sure true directional movements, the target lock. Yeah, okay, set to the mouse button. Great. That's pretty much everything. That's everything that I changed. So I don't exactly know the light level. The belt lantern, excuse me, automatically turns off when you're inside of a room, such as like an inn. If you're in a dungeon or something, it'll still stay on. But I'm looking for Volga, actually, so I can get a quest.
Speak. Yes.
She's usually sleeping, yes. Now, this is not permadeath. I will be using quick saves, loading in from previous saves. I do need a feed. I'm just not too sure whether this will alert and get me caught and sent to jail, so we'll see. No, it does not. Great. Okay, yeah. So that is important. You do get some pretty insane buffs when you're a starved vampire.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. If you want a place to spend the night, let me know. I keep the inn. I'll rent you a
But
room.
I just would rather prefer being able to heal myself, because as you get more and more starved, you can't use any healing spells on you. Healing potions are still great. They still work just as fine, but just again, since you're taking that health damage, every tick while you're outside during the daytime, which is, I believe, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. I just don't feel like it's worth it for the positives that go with not being able to heal yourself with healing spells.
Here for work? Here, take a look at this. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Here, take a look at this. Here, take a look at this. Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. They say Falion of Morthal has studied vampires, Draugr, and all matter of undead. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Alright, so that was Volga, the
What are you
innkeeper
doing
right
that
there.
for?
Good. See if we can get past Lucian. Come on, there we go. So this is obviously a vampire, right? You can tell by her eyes. You can also see, if I go into the
Make it
light,
quick.
my eyes as well, how they are slightly red. I say slightly, but they're probably very red. I'm just a little colorblind. So there are bounties you can pick up as well in, I believe, every major city. So we should. Vampire and Falkreath, yes, great. So that can actually get us some pretty quick gold like that. Also, might pick this one up. I'm just not too sure we're ready for Bloated Man's Grotto just yet, so I'll leave it for now. I believe the bounties are time-based as well, so I don't want to just grab one and then have it expire. But we can go ahead and take a look at that notes for hunting the vampire. No, we do not want to discard. And then we also want to take a look at this note that we picked up. This can get us another pretty good follower as well. So we'll just go ahead and equip that. Let's equip this, and we'll leave it unequipped for now. Great. Alright, pretty much just gonna instigate this vampire and then run away and let everybody else deal with the fight. But just in case, let me have my wolf ready, or actually, I should probably do, just in case, I'll do oak flesh first, let my magicka regenerate.
Mom says she does it for tips.
That's wild. But yeah, like I said, this will probably be the most commentary heavy episode. As you've probably already noticed, I usually prefer not to speak during the dialogue, neither will I recite the voice lines for the character. So you'll pretty much just get whatever dialogue the NPCs give to us, and that'll probably be it.
Yes? It would seem so. Make it quick. Until next time.
This is definitely the vampire. I wonder if I can
Yes.
summon my wolf.
That's a spell. I'll let you live.
This
This
is
time.
a local favorite.
Oh shoot. I mean, I just don't want to accidentally hit someone else nearby either.
Oh, there once was a hero named
Lucian
Ragnar.
should do a pretty good
Riding
job
White Run from old
of
Warwick's
taking her
Fair.
down here, since he has a flame spell.
Braggart did
Oh, there you go.
swagger and brandish his blade as he told of his battles in gold.
Wait, oh.
But then he went
Oh yeah, let's go Lucian. W.
shield maiden Matilda, who
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. She also has some pretty good stuff on her. I'll take this just to sell it. Magic and poison resistance. That's great. I mean, I'll pretty much take all this to sell, honestly. So, there we go. Yeah, that was a lot better than I expected. I kind of expected to get melted right away.
Snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Yes. So, oops, did not mean to open up the console command. Just gonna heal myself. Alright, great. So that's taken care of. We don't really need the inn for right now. I've already fed for the night, so I don't need to break into someone's house. And then, now we can go in. Still good on carry weight. We're actually gonna go ahead and go to... We can't do this yet. That would require us to go all the way to Dawnstar, pretty much. Yes, to go to the Vigilance kind of safe house. So, but as random encounters, we do have Vigilance just popping up. Most likely because we're a vampire, and so they kind of just pop up. So we'll just uncheck that for now. If we see a Vigilant on the side of the road, we'll go ahead and report that, and we should be able to get our loot from the bounty. But here I'm just activating the night vision, so pretty great, like I said. Yes, okay, great. I did find it. So, like I said, it's pretty much night vision, and then as you can see, it highlights nearby people and pretty much any living creature, as it said before. So, picking flowers is going to be super helpful just for the potions themselves. So I'm on the lookout for any Mora Tampanella and Red Mountain Flower. Those will restore Magicka. Those are going to be insanely useful for regenerating Magicka during fights and just for anything. And then I will also be on the lookout for Blue Mountain Flower and pretty much anything else that I can use for restoring my
Greetings, brother.
health.
You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
I actually will kill this person. There might be a side quest or something where I might need skooma, and this is a dealer right here, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and kill her. Just going to let my Magicka regenerate first, and then as you can see there is a lock-on as well. So I think if you're just looking away, the lock-on just centers your shift, but if you start attacking someone, it will automatically lock onto enemies as well. And there goes all my Magicka. And I'll just go in. There we go. Yeah, great. Again, this is on master difficulty. There are certain enemies where you can go in and it's super difficult to fight them, but like I said, I just prefer it to be on... I'll take these two. Prefer it to be on master. There are definitely some tough enemies, obviously. We'll get some bounties to go to Bloated Man's Grotto, for instance, right? That's full of Spriggans and bears, saber cats, you know, nasty things like that. So definitely not all sunshines and rainbows, but I will take the easy fights whenever I can. Just gonna go ahead. Oh, and there's a wolf right there. See if we can quickly get this. So, as a vampire, you have until 5 a.m. I believe up until your magic health and stamina stop regenerating. So I'll actually come back for this wolf later. It's not until 6 a.m. is when you start taking damage from sunlight. So you do have a little bit of a buffer zone. Can I? There we go. Trying to pick the more Tapanella, but it was not letting me. I'm still pretty torn between third person and first person on this mod list. I mean, third person's great, but it still has some quirks that it's not that amazing. But just having the aerial view for third person is also pretty nice too. So, okay, I did not want to I did not want to start the fight with the Spriggan right away. There should have been another NPC here, but it looks like we're out of luck. Let's see if we can get Lucian to help us. Oh, I don't want to accidentally kill him. Yeah, we'll give him a health potion. Oh, let's go. They killed him. Nice. Let's see if there's anything. Just dead wood. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Great. So there's supposed to be another. Oh man, he just caught himself on fire. There should have been another NPC around here. Sorry, Gore. I'll come pick you up in a second. But it looks like they are not here. A little chest in here with some goodies. Okay, that's fine. I honestly thought that was gonna go a lot worse without the other NPC to back us up. Oh. And so I believe, yes, it's 5 minutes for the hunter vision. I can't remember the time exactly, but you can just put it back up on cooldown, so it's pretty much infinite.
What's it look like? You know, it's lovely. Thanks for asking. Can you get me out of here now? Guessing you're not the Thalmor's favorite lapdog. Well, it seems my luck hasn't run out yet. Help me get out of this thing then. I'm good for some coin if you do. Wait. If you're not with the Legionnaires of the Thalmor, who are you? What are you doing out here? Don't tell me you just stumbled into all this. Oh. Well, this is very fortunate. Yeah, I need to get to that town down the hill from here. Can you help me? I don't have my face yet. If we run into any patrols, tell them it was a hunting accident. It's probably far too common in this region. What do you say? Can you help me out? Excellent. I like you already. Let me know when you're ready to pry this thing open. And, no rush.
So we have Gore here, who just got himself into a bear trap.
As I'll ever be. 3.
That sounded pretty nasty. I'll go ahead, put on my oak flesh.
Well, this goes a little beyond any external wounds. I think I nicked my pride, too. But thank you. Truly. Keep it, though. I can still walk. God. Yeah, that hurts, stranger. I don't know who you are, but you just saved my life. I'm afraid that's not the end of the favors I'll be asking of you, though. So, can you get me to Falkreath? Thank you, stranger. My name's Gore, by the way. And you? It's not one. It's closer to an insult. But I guess it grew on me. I can tell you about it later. For now, let's get moving. Yeah, right. Well, let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna go put some pressure on this. Just in time.
Thalmor right here. I'm gonna run away and hide like a little girl. Summon my wolf for extra protection. And I'll try and do my best. Oh, this one's almost down. There we go.
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Oh, great.
It's much too short.
Goat Cheese Wheel Spectral Wolf. I don't remember my name being Goat Cheese Wheel. That's amazing. I'll go ahead and turn off the night vision for now. It's kind of getting a little annoying with all the dead bodies. But we'll go ahead. Can we just take everything? Yeah.
It's like Falkirk is out of the question now. And if that was the last of them.
Yeah.
They
great.
found them.
Oh, there it is. It's yep, 5 a.m. Yep. So now my magic is not regenerating. Great. That's fine. We finished everything we needed to do. I was just mainly worried about that fight right there. So that's great.
Yes. Bastards. Every single one of them has blood on their hands. I'm glad to see them dead. I appreciate your help, though. Now that they're dead, I doubt there'll be anyone else coming after me. They killed almost all of us. Listen. Thank you. Given a bit of time and a healer, should be back to fighting form in no time. In the meantime, though, I swear myself to you. Is the one that saved my life. Thank you. I would have died in that trap had they found me. Like a dog. I know. I owe you a bit of an explanation for all of this, and when we have the time, I'll try and give you the short version. I don't know. Honestly. I haven't been on my own in... ever. Suppose I'll just stick with you, if you'll have me. Then it's settled. I'll protect you with my life. Same as you did for me. Thank you. Lead.
Alright, great. So we're up 2 companions. We've got a pretty good amount of gear to sell or to equip for ourselves. But for right now, I'll just be picking up any flowers and such things on the way back. We'll actually skin the wolf too. Some wolf pelt. Not too worried about the meat. Like I said, food isn't too big of a concern, thankfully, for being a vampire. Okay, great. Yep, and so as you can see, since that hour passed up in the corner, now it's 6:30. So past 6 a.m., you can see my health bar just gradually going down. So yeah, Blue Mountain Flower is going to be very important. Generally, as your magical pool gets higher and your magical regeneration starts to kick in from other perks or things like that, enchants, it's not that bad being out in the daylight. Really just a big concern is trying to get that magic regeneration up and running and then get a larger pool, because then you should be able to heal yourself faster than your health is draining. But since we don't have any magic regeneration, that's not really possible for us right now. And then I'm skipping all these animations by just, if you have your weapons, I guess, equipped out or unsheathed, it'll just automatically skip
Business
little
must be in full
animation
swing.
there for picking the flowers and such. Go on in. Still not able to barter with anything right now since the stores aren't open. Alright, great. Now that we're inside, we finally have regeneration going on. So I'll just wait till our bar goes up. In the meantime, we can do some inventory management. So let's see here. We definitely got better weapons. So we have 2 axes, 1 that is 13, and then we got 3 daggers actually. 9. I'll probably stick with the elven knife honestly, just because it only weighs 4 pounds. So it's a little bit heavier than our steel, but does quite a bit more damage. I mean, I'm really tempted to keep the axe, but just, you know, weight of 15, weight of 14. I don't know, it's just not too appealing to me. And then, like I said, if we're wearing any faction armor, that would make us hostile to certain other factions that they're enemies with, so I'm not necessarily going to equip the Aldemir Dominion armor. Yeah, we have a ton of stuff to sell. This is going to be great. Let's see. We have some blue mountain flower, red mountain flower, more taponella. So we just need to get some other ingredients for restore health potions. Alright, yeah, looking pretty good so far. Go ahead, heal up the last of my remaining health. And bind this to 4. There you go, great. What time is it? 7:13, almost time for the shops to open. So you can be a bard, roleplay as a bard, you can play some music. As in the beginning, as your musically talent is not fully developed, you'll get something akin to bursting eardrums. I'll just let it play out for you. Fair warning, though.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old War.
So yeah, pretty horrible. It's not the great. Yeah, you can always make a living as a torturer. I love these little notifications. So it does take some time for your character to develop his musically talents. But you can go up to bards such as Delacourt, and you can actually ask them to train you. Which I don't see the option here. Maybe I have to keep playing some more, and maybe the option will come up. But it took me. I did not play every day. Playing every day would probably help you to get that up faster, but I did not. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay, great. In the meantime, I will be brewing some potions since we're already here. Oh, I don't have any empty bottles. Okay, yeah. So, other thing this mod list does is you need empty potion bottles in order to make some potions. So, still not quite 8 p.m. Okay. It is now 8 a.m. so we can go on ahead and sell some things. Alright, great. First stop, we will try and sell off most of our stuff here to the
Oh, hello there.
blacksmith.
What can I do for you? Blades, gauntlets, I can forge anything you need.
Okay, we have to go through this dialogue.
I'm Lord's apprentice, although I've been his for less than a season. Before that, I was with Adriana Venici in Whiterun, and before that, Berend in Solitude. I'm on a sort of pilgrimage. When I'm finished, my family expects me to return to Cyrodiil and take over the forge. My name's Isabel, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Okay, as your health gets low, you start to look like you're on fire as well, so that's kind of funny in my opinion. But we should be able to still sell everything off here before
Hide
dying.
and fur armor can help camouflage you in the forest. But a true warrior, what can I do for you?
Let's see if they're selling anything interesting. Ooh, Iron Dagger of Burden. That's a pretty good enchant to disenchant and apply. Water walking boots, magic resistance. Okay. We got a rapier. Rapier? I think it's rapier, right? Alright. And then we have some other stuff. Okay, great. So we can sell the that. 15 and 18. Okay, this looks less ridiculous than that. So I need 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. Okay, we might not make it. Let's go on. Oh, can we make it? We also have a health potion too, but we should be able to make it. Let's go back in here. Grapevine goods.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
So yeah, up until we get our Magicka regeneration up, outside is really dangerous. You pretty much just have to go from interior to interior. I want to keep the 2 daggers and this knife. The 2 daggers will smelt, but since we're here...
Well met, and welcome to Falkreath. Don't worry, unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. What can I do for you, stranger? Thanks. What can I say? I had to train. Sure, I'll teach you to exercise. Come on. We train now. Go! Much appreciated. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. Just keep at it.
I don't know how much this new power does. Exercise, warm up, build muscle, but this will be my first time trying it out, so this will be great.
Can I get you something?
Let's go ahead and...
Thanks.
Oh, I did not mean to do that dialogue again.
Looking for something?
Let's go...
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that. Okay, let's see what you are selling. No enchanted weapons. Ooh. That's pretty nice, but I did not have enough funds. So even though the sunlight technically brings our magic regeneration down to 0, having any enchanted equipment with magic regeneration or from perks as well would still allow us to regenerate magicka even in the daylight. So again, as long as we have some sort of magicka regeneration and it's fast enough, and we have a big enough magicka pool, we should be okay during the daytime. And then also as a vampire in this mod list, we also just technically don't breathe, so we can stay underwater and not drown, which is really nice. So usually these vendors can sell empty potion bottles, but if they don't sell any, you can also just straight up buy the glass itself, and every 2 pieces of glass you can turn into 5 empty potion bottles. So I guess first let's go ahead and sell everything that we can. We'll go ahead and sell them. I'll sell most of this stuff right here. Save these for disenchants. And I'll pretty much sell all this as well. Sell the dagger and the sword, and then keep everything else. We don't really need all of this food either. I'll keep the alcohol. Keep anything that has magicka and... I mean, honestly, yeah, okay. We'll get rid of anything that's 5% or less than that. Because honestly, 10%, I can work with 10%, but 5% I just feel like is not worth it. So we're at 723, yeah, so we're not making it anytime soon to the robes, but we can... just get 8 for now.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
That's great, yeah. Okay.
Did you work in the forest?
I don't think there's anything we can sell over there. We already sold everything. Let's go to Dengir's house. Yes, it is open. I do want to become Thane, so I will be needing to do all the little side quests here.
It was an Imperial plot, I tell you.
I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks. But don't worry, I'll be Jarl again someday. Mark my words.
Cozy.
Well, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Those Imperial bastards are spying on every one of us. Last night I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter. Probably sending word to Solitude and General Tullius. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter. Good.
Who knows, if it is feasible to do in the 100 days, maybe this will just become a 100 days little series. But we'll go on ahead. Is the door open? No. Usually the door is unlocked on this side. I don't know why. Yes, it is. Okay, great. Oh, can I not? Go on back.
Ah, my toe!
Okay. Where is Dengir? Here he is.
Be mindful. My maid Tikla has been known to pass information to that pompous nephew of mine, Sidgeir. What's this, some kind of code? Need as much iron ore as you can dig up? Well, he's not spying, but it's clear the Empire's making Laud smith up more swords and armor for them. Good work. Take this.
Alright, great. Okay, so that's the first part. And then we also have access. Now that we're a friend of Dengir's, we can take some of his stuff. So, just go and take all of this, because why not? Great. Don't need too much of the food. Alcohol I will take. Fine thrush egg. Take some of the meat too. I don't believe there's any blackbriar meat. We will need some blackbriar meat here. For the Jarl. Troll fat is really important for washing yourself and being very clean. Oh, I think I just activated caps lock. Yes, I did. Okay. I know your speech level can also go up, or speech skill can go up from reading books, so that's why I'm reading through all those. Looks like it didn't happen that time. Maybe next time. Take any potion ingredients as well. Just kind of loot through the house. I won't take too many things marked by steel, hopefully. There really wasn't a need for me to carry a backpack last time. It also drains or decreases your total stamina as well, so I wasn't a big fan of that. I will take the cheese wheels actually, now that I think about it. Those give us magic regeneration. You get health regeneration from those. Stamina 5%. I don't think it's worth it, but I will take the bread actually. Okay, and then we can sleep in these beds too for free as well, so no need to pay the inn if we don't have to. Take this. That's marked as steel. Marked as steel. Common clothes. Oh look at that nice empty potion bottle. Oh, that's right. We have to go to the forge. Turn the glass into potion bottles. I'll take the hide. Want to turn that into gear. Try and raise some smithing. I'll take some of this. Okay. Alright. And don't know why it's the lockpicking animation. That's fine though. Okay, so we've got Dengir for his little side quests. Miscellaneous quest, if you will. And then now we need to try and find Runil, the priest. Oh, there he is.
Hello, my child. RK watch over you. I am. I came into RK's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return. Blessing of Arcade to you for your help. That genre means a lot to me.
I think on my first time doing this, I've gotten Bloated Man's Grotto, which it's doable, but it definitely requires a perk or two. Oh, we're out of magicka. Okay, we're gonna head inside to regenerate our magicka for a bit, so we can go smith up the empty potion bottles. And I also need to make sure I feed before it gets too dark. Yeah, 8 glass. I'll eat a cheese wheel right now, why not? Get our carry weight down just a pound. I'm gonna disenchant these. Okay, great. Is that den gear? Yeah, that is den gear. Great. Argonian.
You have questions? Need something?
Oh, Captain, nice.
All right.
Oh, actually.
Questions? Need something? It would seem so.
Yeah, great. So that also leveled up her speech as well. I don't think I can tell what. No, it just says level 1 stuff. Okay. Might be close onto a second level, not too sure though. But let us actually. Oh, I don't know who that is.
Well, don't like those eyes you got. Take a look.
Last drinks?
Let's see if we can. Yeah, Black Fire Mead, great, actually.
Have a last
I
drink
did
here.
do that. Okay,
Hopefully not this time though.
I don't need all this alcohol. And, okay, great.
You hear any juicy gossip in town?
Also
Be sure to
eat
share it with me.
this for some health regeneration. Also to get my carry weight down. Great. So we have Black Briar Mead, that's awesome. I think there probably was one in Number Shard Mine. I'm not too certain, but still that saves us the trouble of having to find it later on. Going to head on over here to the forge. Yep, got it. There we go. Potions into, or glass into potion bottles.
Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Oh, fatigued. Okay, yeah. So we do get tired, so we do have to sleep. Okay. And let's see. Do we need to sell? Actually, yes, we do. Not necessarily sell. But we do have to go to Grave Concoctions.
Someone new, perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them? Allow me to officially welcome you to Falkreath. What can I help you with today? Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion,
Lovely
if you
name.
didn't know.
So
We have
lovely
plenty of
patience.
ingredients for sale, too. Take a look.
Alright, so yeah, she is correct. We can get these potions. Okay. Let's see. You have cure disease, damage health, and invisibility. That's alright, I guess. She does sell them. So most alchemists as well also sell potion bottles. Your general traders can also sell them too. However, let's see. So each bottle is 8 septums, and you can craft 5 out of 2 pieces of glass. Yeah, I think I bought the 2 pieces of glass for 22 each, so that's 44. Or if you buy 5 of these, that gets you 40. So technically, it would have been cheaper to just buy these bottles straight up. But I did just level up speech, I believe, once or twice. So that might have also changed the pricing for it. So these probably would have been like 9. In which case, then yes, it would have been about the same. 45 if I bought the bottles separately, or 44 for the glass. I just do the glass just because it's, levels up my smithing as well. But all I'm looking for here, I will pick up more tapanilla and some red mountain flower actually, just for having more ingredients for restore magicka. Do you have any wheat? Yes, you do have wheat. Okay, so I will get the wheat and the rock warbler egg. Those make health potions. Oh, this mod list does include some mods that do change certain ingredients and their effects as well. So if you're confused about why I'm picking up certain ingredients, it's most likely because they've been changed. So I'll pick up the blister wart because, like she said, blister wart and whatever the other ingredient was, blister wart. Oh, blister wart wheat. They make health potions. But I believe that's everything I need. I already have a Luna moth wing. So technically, if I get one more ingredient, I would be able to make a invisibility potion, but that's alright. And then I don't remember the muffle ingredient off the top of my head. I'll have to look that up later. That's fine.
I'll take my leave then.
Alright. Okay. Sorry, just checking something out. So we can go over here. Oh, that's fly manita. Okay, great. So we can go here. Let's go wheats and rock warbler egg. That it's pretty nice. It makes one-handed potions as well as restore health. So 5 points for 10 seconds. Great. And then let's go blue mountain flower and blister wheats or blister wart.
Of course you do. Idea 1. A potion that gives you an extra arm.
And I'll hold on to these for right now, because if we can get some more wheat from vendors, I would rather use that to make the one-handed and health, just because it will level my alchemy up a little bit more as well. But if not, then we'll just use them with the rest of the blue mountain flower we find about. And then I'll just go until I can't make any. Okay, great.
Brew something invigorating, blood.
And I don't know any of these off the top of my... Actually, vampire dust and Luna moth wing. So that's fortify health regeneration and invisibility. That's nice. Okay, great. So is that like 3 levels off of just that? And we still have 7 potion bottles to spare. So now, let's see, 3 minor healing plus another 2, and then another 3 from that. So 8 healing potions, not too bad. And then we got about 10 magical ones as well. Great. So that'll do for now. Let's go on out. And then we can also... I'm gonna kick this little kid off the forge real quick. I believe we can make leather, yes. So what would be, I guess, a full set of ring mail. So it was 10 leather and then 5, 8, 10, 11 strips. And then 2 iron ingots. So I'll turn all this that I can into leather. I'm missing 1 goat hide for that. That's fine. Okay. Alright. So then now that it's 10 p.m., we should have certain people in bed already. Oh no, it's raining. Okay. Dengir's house is long. Okay. Speaking of the Yarrow, we can actually go on ahead. Over to the Jarl's lodgings. Go pay him a visit. And pick these flowers on our way up. Heck builds High Hall. Yeah, sure. Oh, get out third person. Okay. We can do a couple things here, right? We can disenchant, though I'll save that for the morning when we're not tired, because I believe... no, it's only our magicka is reduced, so we don't lose any skill training. Well, if that's the case, I'll just go ahead and do that right now. I just didn't want to lose on any skill training from disenchanting these. It's level 15. What was that? From level 10 to 15? I wasn't too sure. Did not see that. There's religion, the religion mod in this mod list. However, since we're a vampire, a creature of the night, we are shunned by most Daedric and Aedra beings. So this is the guy. Okay, hopefully we can feed on him without alerting anybody. Alright, great. Don't have to worry about that now. Close the door, open it up, and talk to the Yarrow. Hopefully he won't be mad at us.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
Yes.
Work. I demand tribute before you can be considered for any real tasks. How about drink? None of that local piss. Real Blackbriar mead, fresh from Riften. You better. I hate people who waste my time. Now that's what I like to see. Someone who gets things done. Here, a little something for you. You've proven reliable. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good.
Alright, great. I don't even know how to pronounce that. What is... that's Gore. Mizorand Steamworks? Sure. So we got Ember Shard Mine, and this is actually just south of Falkreath. I say just south, but... Okay, and then I just heard something in the background. I don't know what that was. Was that the fatigue? Yeah. Okay, so I just got even more tired. 10%. Okay, great. That's fine. I think now that... Am I a friend of the Jarl? I am, so I can technically sleep in the bed with him and read all these other lovely books and steal his boiled cream tarts. Just go on, read through these. Okay. We'll go ahead and sleep. Hopefully we have 2 level ups available to us. That'd be really nice, but if it's only 1, we'll just... Oh, that's a little weird. We'll just go ahead. Okay. We'll see how much we can get done. Because if we get the 2 level ups, we should be able to make it and do the quests we need to do the next day. I'll do Magicka and Magicka. Okay, yes, great. So I can come over to Alteration. Now is this... Actually, yeah, we can get this. Okay, great. So the reason I needed 2 level ups, and that going as a Briton gives us 10 extra levels in Alteration. That can get us up to Alteration 20. So we can get the first point, and then Mage's Robes, 50% Magicka regeneration while not wearing an armored chest piece. I mean, we are reducing our armor rating quite a bit by not taking an armored chest piece, but honestly, this will let us actually be able to travel outside during the day, so this is amazing. And I believe that also stacks with any buffs we have from our food as well, so I mean, yeah, 25% from this fondue, like, that's amazing. And then eventually we can get that to 100% regeneration as well, and then get it even higher than that if we have some robes, things like that. So we already disenchanted everything we needed to disenchant. I probably should have...
Yes?
No.
I'm the steward here. What can I help you with? May wisdom forever light your path.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I also didn't realize about that hunting permit option that they had right there. That was interesting. But last time I was playing and I became a Thane, I actually did not need to purchase that. When you become Thane, she just automatically gives you the hunting permit, so that's nice. Okay. I'm trying to think which option would be best for us to go through. Should we go to Ember Shard Mine first, or should we go to... we might be able to take Ember Shard Mine with our current gear. I think we're waiting for... I have no idea where Gore and Lucian are. Oh, there they are. They're just trailing behind. I might take up Ember Shard Mine first, just so that we can get the sanding stones up. And then also, I believe there is a smelter in Ember Shard Mine, so we might be able to smelt that gear as well. There we go. Alright, let's see. Does our magicka regenerate fast enough for us to stay out in the sunlight? Sort of. Okay. Okay. No, it definitely regenerates fast enough. Okay, great, actually. So... I think we're gonna keep on spamming oak flesh in the meantime. And heading on through to... Is this the best path to take to Ember Shard Mine? Yeah, sure, we'll go through Helgen. And then, yeah. The Dwemer Ruins is going to be over here to the south of Falkreath. So, they're in opposite directions. However, it's not too big of a deal. Get our light on. PC's chugging a little bit, that's fine. Go ahead. Grab some ingredients on our way through. Did I already grab this? I guess so. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as we get our restoration up as well, it should decrease the cost. For sure. I know I for sure grabbed these two already. Okay. So... Oh, yes, but we do have to get through these bandits right here. Take a health potion. Oh. Alright, find my dog, please. Great. See if I can get out. Oh! Take on a healing potion. Okay, great. He should, yeah, perish. And this guy over here is stuck again. Yeah, great. Oh, I don't want to accidentally get hit by him. Oh. Heal up real quick. Okay, great. I just don't have any. Okay. I'll take another health potion. If I don't die as well. Okay, great. I was able to get through that again without dying. And the second guy should be down here, I believe. Oh shoot, I don't want to die to that. Alright, great. No one else died either. Okay, cannot find the body. I go to the hunter site and activate that. Because then this also shows me, yes, he's over here, great.
Can't hear predators stalking on the falls, right? Let's find a word.
Potion of blood. Ooh, very nice actually. That always is helpful. And I'll take a hunting bow as well. Okay. I think we'll take another magicka potion. Oh, okay, great. I'm Just go ahead, heal myself real
You
quick,
don't hurt me.
and skin the wolf.
That won't happen again.
Oh shoot, the fire. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. More Tapanella. I believe it was only one wolf that time. I think last time it was two. I mean, I still got wrecked by only one. But that was a lot better. We're actually alive this time, right? Okay. Again, picking up any red mountain flower, blue mountain flower, and more Tapanella. I don't think butterflies are going to be spawning out during the rain.
Another contender. What's drawn?
Huh? Who else? What the heck? Okay, that time I didn't mean to do that, but there we go. There's just a random bandit out here. That's great. Oh, he's actually from the camp that's right up here. I'll take this for now too. Can I also get health back from drinking them. That's great, actually. Okay, cool. Did not realize bandit camp was already there. Oh, didn't mean to sprint. I'm gonna pick this up, get Pine Watch discovered. Oh my goodness. So far so good, even with the surprise bandit. Thankfully Lucian was able to, and Gore too, honestly. I think they both got some good damage in. So we should be stopping into Helgen here soon. And then after that we'll make our way down. Oh, here's the bandit camp. But, oh, can I... Oh, this fox might have a little too much health for me. Great. I'll also skin this as well. Trying to get as much as I possibly can. Great. Okay, cool. Also, for being a vampire, as you saw from the menu here, we have that 50% resistance to frost. We also get quite a hefty warmth rating as well from being a vampire. I've gone into like the cold mountains, even where it says the air is frigid, still doing fine, even in just regular armor and clothing such as this. So it's pretty great. I mean, you don't have to worry about food. Basically, don't worry about warmth, and then you're really just worrying about the sleep, honestly. You also don't worry about disease at all, since you have 100% disease resistance. It's great. Alright, probably won't be doing anything here in Helgen just yet. Isn't really too necessary. I wish I could grab these wheat crops, but they're marked as steel. Oh great, level 4. Cool. So we'll probably be able to sleep actually in one of the little beds over an Ember Shard mine. Shouldn't be too bad. I think, yeah, we have to go through this door over here. Okay. And then still no idea where Gore and Lucian are. Oh, there's one of them, probably Lucian. He seems to be keeping up a lot better than Gore so far. I probably won't have too many companions following me at the same time. I just feel like it's nicer in small interiors and corridors to keep it at a minimum. And then probably also for balancing wise, right? Just don't want them to always be doing everything. I am playing a mage character, so I'll probably be standing in the back line most of the time anyways, and just let them do most of the tanking. But we'll see how it goes through. Hopefully once I get my health and magicka up, I can stop being less afraid of fights and just be able to get in there more without risking dying too much. Oh, I believe, okay, I think that's just a hunter shooting, yeah, the wildlife. Okay, great. I swear that I thought that was a bandit coming after me for a second. Oh, didn't mean to eat the blue mountain flower, but that's fine, I guess. Get some health regeneration out of it. Some more and more tapanella. I think there's a beehive up here. Yes, right there. Great. Oh. Take the bee and the husk. Husks are great. They give us... Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, wild garlic oak. Husk can be made into potions of destruction, or fortified destruction. And I did not mean to use vampire drain, I meant to heal myself. Great. Okay. Not too worried about collecting too many ingredients, just whatever we run across we'll pick up. There's plenty of flowers everywhere. I'm probably already sitting on a good amount. Yeah, 24 and 15, it's not too bad. Definitely pick up the mage stone. Spells cost less. Spend less magicka when casting spells, and I have more magicka. Great. How much did that give me? I think it gave me 50 magicka if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Path of Wisdom. Yeah, magic is increased by 50, and enchantments cost and spells cost 10% less. Oh yeah, that's already big help right there. Just that 10% plus extra 50. Okay, if we don't have to fight these wolves...